Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the NVIDIA GeForce Esports Festival for day number 10. And it's the second semi-final. It's gonna be Frag Esports versus FS Esports. Two awesome teams. I mean, bringing this cast is gonna be myself, Nathan Rambo Kamlesh, Doctor with me. Man, it's been 4 whole weeks of action. We had a lot of community teams come up. We had a lot of professional teams come up. A lot of action-packed weeks. After which we are filtering it down. To yesterday was Team SOP and Reckoning. Where Reckoning went on to the finals, and today it's Frag Esports and FS Esports, and it is going to be a best of three action coming your way. Doctor, what's your understanding? What's your take on this? Because we have some high impact players in both these teams. Really can't fix that one-sided game affair here. It's gonna be an equal based game.
Definitely, it's gonna be a beautiful game today because FSC Sports, we know that this team is good. This team is playing professionally for quite a long time. But Frag Sports, this team came out of syllabus for each and every one of us. This team came in from the community open qualifiers, and still they are getting those skills. They are winning it out, and they gave a very tough fight to their opponents. And Surprise, this is the guy, the top fragger, the guy with the highest average combat score in the whole tournament. That is a total of 605 and 47 kills as well. This is the highest we have seen from any of the teams, Kamlesh.
Yep, 47 frags to 35 deaths. I mean, that is kind of high for the number of deaths, but that's explained by the amount of first bloods he has. He got 14 first bloods in his name. He is a high impact entry fragger for FS. I mean, sorry, Frags Electronics. So he is a person you got to be looking out for. Rise is a guy who I think will be the guy who's going to be shining out in terms of entry fragging. But of course, not to bench too much on that, because I also have a Prophet. I mean, a man who is known for his rotational role in his team. Because Frags Electronic, we've seen this guy go all the way from the last player standing to the player who's going to be the last man holding the site, holding the angles, and clutching it for his team. To 49 frags and 27 deaths with just three first bloods, just shying a little bit off from Rice, who was about 605 in the average combat score. Prophet comes up just up like 800 and 560, 86.
86, yeah. But you
Yeah.
need to know, Prophet is not a duelist player. Prophet mostly plays with Astra and Sky. And still he's got that many kills. That explains too much about him, Kamlesh. How
Yeah,
many
but of
kills this
course,
guy?
every team has their weakness and every opponent has their moment, and that is gonna be B2. Well, he is another high impact player from FS Esports. I mean, let's bring up his stats in just a bit, and that is gonna be B2. B2, he's got 35 frags, 19 deaths, and 7 first bloods. But of course, 511 when it comes to the average combat score. Pretty much nudging it off a little from Prophet, but of course, can do the damage, can make the kills count. 7 entry frags, but a man who can bring damage, and of course, a team which can push this game to a very competitive edge. And next is going to be a name which we've seen quite often in our live streams. It is none other than Kohli, with about 34 frags and 18 deaths, with four first bloods coming, and an average combat score of just 474. With an average combat score about 474, he's got 34 frags. I mean, that's quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
To give you context, B2 is at 35 frags, and he had a combat score about 511, 35 frags and 19 deaths. And we have Kohli here right now, who is about 34, 18, and a combat score about 470, which tells me that this man is a high impact player. And before I complete that statement, we are going to be going in for the map picks, and it's a best of three. And here are the top three picks. Doctor, do you want to give us any insights about these?
Ascent, Heaven, and Breeze. I mean, this is a good veto going on with Ascent. Like, this is the map where FSC Sports have shown us that they can do anything that they want. They have played very well. And moving on is gonna be Heaven. That is gonna be the pick of Frag Esports. We haven't seen Frag Esports play on Heaven that much, but we have seen them play on a single map in this event. So definitely, it is gonna be interesting to see how they are gonna be playing. But let's just switch on towards the agent selection and see what is gonna be the plan of action for players out here, because it is very important whichever game it is. It totally depends on that agent selection, and Kohli going on once again with his usual pick, that is gonna be Sova B2 going on with Rena, and Batman still thinking with a soft pick on towards Astra, Cortez soft pick on KJ, and Cactus with his signature jet. But on the other hand, Rise going on with the Jets, that's what we want to see. Prophet going on with the Sky, Sky going on with Astra, and Clay going on with his usual once again, that is gonna be Cypher. So it is gonna be interesting to see how these things play out, because both of these teams are playing with double duelist. Maybe not defenders yet, but attackers they do are playing with double duelists. So it is going to be interesting to see how the players of FS Sports attack against Frag Sports. If Frag Sports doesn't go on with double duelist, it is going to be very interesting, and they don't. So they have a defensive lineup right now, and the players of FS Sports they have an attacking lineup. That makes it more interesting. The defenders having defensive lineup, attackers having attacking lineup. Let's see what is on the table for us today.
Well, the attacking side, in my opinion, the attacking side seems a little too powerful. So it's going to be an all-out attack coming in from them. But at the same time, defenders also have a similar agent pick. The only thing who's going to be varying is Cypher. Now that these teams are going to be marching on to map number one, this is going to be a best of three series. We have Haven up next, which is Frag Esports, and picked by Frag Esports. And if we have to go to a decider, but I hope it goes to a decider because it is gonna be breeze. I mean, we've played that map only once in this tournament. This entire 4 weeks of action, we've only played breeze once, and it's gonna be an interesting map if it goes to that scenario. But of course, both these teams are highly capable of pushing this to a third map. But you don't want to you don't want to bench too much on that. You want to get as much momentum as you can because you are almost through to the finals and going to be facing reckoning after winning this best of three. Uh, Quick information, Jinx coming in there from the B side, but of course it's going to be forcing the attackers towards a mid and a B, a split coming in from B main and mid. That's going to be Clay holding on to the push angle. He has the aggressive angle, but that's going to be Cactus and B2 trading in return. Clay and Natsu go down. Prophet coming in for a backstab. Turret's gonna be taken down. That's gonna be free information for their defense attackers to know that a push is coming in here from tunnels, and that is gonna be one quick kill coming in for B2. But Arise on the other side, a player who, again, we expected a high impact play coming in from him. He's got 2 frags early on, and Sky helping him out for the push, and that's gonna be a free kill towards Sky. And Cactus is there for a quick trade. It's gonna be a 2v1 scenario. Pretty much gonna be. Wait a minute. How did he not check that angle? That is going to be Killjoy coming in, but he's going to be taken down. Sky's going to be taking out Killjoy, but as quick trade comes in from Batman, who's going to be the last man standing for the attackers and winning it for them.
That was way too close. Just 27 HP was left on Batman, and Rise did a wonderful job. Rise and Sky, we had to give it to them. Both of these players, they came in late into the side, but still they got those kills, those impact kills, and that is very, very important for them to just establish this fact that we are there. It's not like that you are gonna come and plant the spike. We are there to retake. So that was definitely a very important message, and it has been put forth onto the players of FSC Sports. But this time FSC Sports, they are trying to go in towards the A side, and it's not a split. It's a full-on rush coming in, and wonderful flash coming in as well. Sky gets the first kill, and the players are gonna back off as well. Profit, on the other hand, is gonna go down goalie with a wonderful trade coming up. But the huge problem is one player is down to just 3 HP. That is gonna be Cactus, and they don't have their other duelist, that is B2, who lost his life early on in that flash. But Kohli is still getting those kills, taking down Rise as well. Now Kohli trying to get some entry in towards the side. That's all he can do right now. He needs to get some entry because Cactus is already way too much tagged. Cortez gets one more kill, and now they are making their way on towards Heaven as well as from towards short. And here comes Kohli's third kill, and it is gonna be a spike plant coming in as well. Cactus get the final kill, and it is gonna be third run on board for FSC Sports.
Well, 2-0 on the board. FS sailing themselves. But of course, it is not a it's not a full buy for all the defenders now that they are going to be going in for a full buy. Well, uh, I mean, they are going to be going in for a full buy for this round. It's going to be Vandals invested with the heavy armors, and hopefully the weapon disadvantage was the reason they lost a couple of rounds. But let's just hope that they can come back into the game, or is this going to be a this is gonna be a sweep for the attackers, but now that Kohli is gonna be taking in the entry peak, this is gonna be the drone coming in for some information. Sky holding onto the heaven position. Astra playing the utilities to perfection. That is gonna be the drone going down, giving free information towards the push coming into this A site. Prophet trying to do the damage, does damage the and takes out the turret, but Natsu holding on to mid. They have a lot of information to play around with, and they can commit. That is gonna be a push, and there you go. Cactus gonna get 2 quick kills, and that's gonna be Rise and Prophet coming in for a trade again. Cactus is gonna be taken down, and Prophet gonna be pushing out of this smoke, and that is gonna be causing his own demise. And B2 getting that kill. It is all down to this last surviving member. That's Clay. Does spot in one, and a quick trades coming from both the angles. Gonna be securing the kill from Batman side, and that is going to be the third round. A huge round for the attackers, because now that is going to be a huge choke point for them, because economy not in their favor. Defenders have to go for another broken buy or else a complete barebone eco, and a broken buy is the call. Sheriffs invested with light armors. Well, weapon disadvantage no longer in question. That was purely an absolute amazing push coming into the A side right now. Quick kills, quick trades coming in. Characters doing the damage. I mean, those 2 quick headshots with the Spectre, I mean, those were some high impact kills that kind of cost the defenders around.
Definitely, Cactus playing it wonderfully and playing it to the precision, and now they are trying to go in towards the B side. They are just keeping the players on tabs. Natsu gets one kill. Cactus, on the other hand, was able to take one player down. B2 is gonna take Natsu down as well, but they might not expect Clay. Now they know exactly where Clay is, and the door is gonna be closed anyway. Clay will need to get some kills out of here, otherwise it's gonna be very difficult retake coming in from Prophet. Now it's a 1 versus 4 situation with just a Spectre in his hand and a dream to clutch this out. Oh, a wonderful shot comes up, but nonetheless B2 has other plans and it takes Prophet down. What a wonderful shot came up from the guy. That was a very beautiful play, but nonetheless 4-0 is the situation, and FS Esports, they are just leading the way right now. But to be honest, these players are giving a very tough fight. These rounds that FS Esports is winning are very close, and maybe this 4-round lead can turn into a 0-round lead. Maybe we can see an equalizer. Maybe Frag Esports can go up in the lead as well. The players are playing wonderfully, and that's what I want to see. Mid round this time, Kamlesh. This is gonna be a mid round coming up from the players of FS Sports, and they have already been spotted. Prophet, on the other hand, was able to take one player down. That is gonna be Badman. Natsu now trying to get some information, but Cortez, on the other hand, takes down Prophet. That's a one-on-one trade coming up, and it is gonna be very difficult because B2 gets the first player. That is gonna be Rise. Natsu now left all alone to clutch this out, but gets both these kills out of there. B2 now trying to get that kill on Natsu. Wasn't able to connect a single shot. Clay gets that shot finally, and it's gonna be Cortez left in a 1 versus 3 clutch situation. He has the spike with him, and he exactly knows what's happening. He's gonna get stuck in towards the trap fire, but now he needs to get those kills. His turret is already out of position. His position has been revealed. Double pick coming up. Still not connecting the shots. Finally, Clay will be the one to connect that shot, and it will be first round coming up from Frag Esports.
First round lead, let's just hope that that's not too late. But again, 3-round lead is something you can actually pull back. It's not that a big deal when it's this early in the game. But of course, FS Esports still have a lot of economy to play around with. They can bear with a couple of more losses and go for a comfortable buy. Now that they have invested for another buy, this is going to be a crucial round for FS, because if they get this one back, it is momentum swinging back in their favor, or else this is going to be a complete momentum crackdown by the defenders. Question is, where is this going to be flowing around with? Now that the push is coming on towards his A side right now, Cactus is going to be the first man leading into the side. Jet, aka Cactus, going to be pushing in with Reina. He's going to be dashing into the side onto generators, and he has the site in his POV, and that's going to be free information, free loot that the site is actually open for business, and pushes are coming in. Profit and Clay holding out of the doors. Not going to be doing much, trying to do a little bit of wallbang action here, but that is going to be B2 and Cactus do the damage in return, but Natsu going to be trading that off. Cactus is going ballistic, and that is going to be Cortez going to be going off for another kill. Rise is going to be one of the last members standing here with Sky, and he has his knives out already, and he knows that he can push this to perfection, but question is he going to be going for that ad? But Kohli, I mean, he's got a 200 IQ brain. I mean, he thinks quick on his feet, and he knows the positions are going to be which positions are going to be contested for, and that's going to be an easy win for the attackers who are swinging back into momentum.
Attackers definitely are swinging back into the momentum, but FS Esports, they are like playing very good. Even though they lost previous round, they didn't lose their calm, they didn't lose their cool. They were just playing it to the perfection. They were just trying to get those picks and moving on with everyone at the same time in towards the side. That certainly caught them off guard. This time, it is gonna be an A rush coming up once again, and look at that. The players are going in from the B towards A. They might not expect Cortez to be here. Cortez playing it to the perfection, gets one. Gets two, might get the third one as well, but it will be Cactus to help him out, and it is a clean wipeout coming up from the players of FS Esports. A flawless round indeed coming up from them. 6-1 is the situation, and FS Esports, they are leading this half by a total of 5 rounds as of now.
Swings are coming left and right. 6 on 1 2 the board right now. It's a 5 round lead. The lead slowly inching away from uh, Frag, because these guys need to understand that momentum. Once you lose control of it after a point of time, you really can't get it back again, and they have to get this round back in their favor. And that is going to be Rise going in ballistic. One early kill and a free information about a push coming into this B side right now. But of course, rotations are being called. The attackers quick to adapt, quick on their feet, trying to push on towards Gardens through mid. Sky, here's the audio cue. He is going to be triggering his utilities, and that is going to be the information profit. Look at this guy. He has pushed out all the way and given them the all clear, and rotations are being called from the defensive lineup. People are rotating in from the mid position and from uh, B side, but trades come in left, right, answer. The Cortez and Cactus catch them off guard. That is gonna be man advantage for the defenders, which is leveled off by Clay, who's now got the information where the last surviving attackers are going to be. Cortez low on HP. Can he make this one work? That is gonna be Cortez going down, and last man standing. Natsu has an eye on Cactus. Cactus, a man known for high impact plays, is gonna be going down. That is gonna be Natsu. Free kill, easy kill for him, and 6-2. Slowly coming back. Slow. I mean, a knife coming in from Frag, I guess. But of course, it's a best of 3. You really can play around with the maps. But the earlier the momentum, the better it is for the game.
Definitely. But now this time it is gonna be Rise with that operator in his hand. And if you remember the previous match, Rise was playing that operator. It is certainly a sight to watch. And now it is gonna be very interesting because that operator is gonna go up against one of the top teams, that is gonna be FSC Sports, looking on for a cheeky little angle out here. He doesn't actually want to go into far, but that drone has revealed too much information and he has to go back now. There's nothing left for him to do out there, but now the players are making their way in towards a side. Profit already holding the angle to perfection. Will he be able to get some kills or not? But no, it will be B2 to get that first kill, and Rise going on way too aggressive. Go down. Batman is gonna punish him for that. Sky and Clay, they get some kills out of there, but now it is only Natsu left in a 1 versus 3 situation. And it is gonna be Hunter's Fury coming up. He's gonna tag the players and he won't be able to get knifed. Cortez! A good try coming up from him though. But it's not gonna be a knife coming up that easily onto the players of Frag Sports. $72. A wonderful play coming up from FSC Sports. They are just winning those rounds back to back, getting as many kills as they can trying to work as fast as they can and trying to play with the minds of Frag Electronics, because look at that. Once again, trying to go in towards A side. But this time, they are gonna play it a little slow. But look at that Kohli going on way too fast, way too aggressive. Cactus get that kill somehow on towards Rise. Now they are making their way on towards the A side. And Sky holding this angle with just a Deagle, a Sheriff. But B2 is gonna punish him for that. And now they got an entry in towards A side. Another eco round is gonna go in favor of Team FS Esports. Natsu reveals some information out here, but finally gets a kill onto Kohli, his nemesis. But B2 on the other hand, he takes him down as well. The only player left is gonna be Clay, and he is to fight a 1 versus 4 scenario. He has stacked Cortez down to like very low, but Cortez is finally gonna get that kill onto Clay, and it will be 8th round on board for the players of FS Sports.
Well, 8-2 on the board at this time. The score difference isn't giving me that much of comeback hopes for comeback, but of course, 2-8 is what we're looking at right now. But of course, it is going to be a switcheroo happening in just a bit. After this round, we have another round, and after that, we're going to be having a switch coming in from both these teams. Maybe that's the momentum, the shift that they want. But of course, it is slowly inching to that place where the point of no return is going to come into effect. And Clay going to be dinked a little. I mean, it's going to be revealed, and he's going to be falling back. B2 Cactus playing the safe. They want to push into the side. They want to get this side. That's going to be Cactus playing out of this heaven position. Spots in one, does not tag him at all. Astra going to be splitting the map in half, and that is going to be a free side for them. Clay doing the damage though for a push coming out of Cactus, and that is going to be a plant sound coming in there. That's going to be queuing in the push for the defenders. Defenders lining up the pushes. Question is, are they going to be... Oh, Hawkeye going out. That is going to be one free kill coming into Prophet, and BS and Batman going the distance, doing the damage. Prophet trying to fight back, and that's going to be Batman and Natsu cross trading, and Batman has the higher up advantage. Natsu last man standing. That's going to be a whole lot of information shared with these people, and oh, Batman gonna be tagged a little bit, not giving much information, and that is gonna be Natsu having the higher up advantage in this case, and he is gonna be getting that round and getting that defuse just in the right time. And third round in favor for the defenders. 3-8 on the board. Defenders, well, finally showing signs of life. 3-8 on the board. Now that we are in the last round before. I mean, look at the scoreline right now. Natsu sitting on 8-8, and B2 on the other side sitting on 13-6. Both these teams understand there's a lot riding on this, and it's the best of 3. You can fight back in the other maps, but early momentum is the best momentum that you want in the game. If you win map number 1, you have a really good advantage in map number 2. Map number 2, Haven, and I mean, in terms of strategical vantage points, Haven is a map which favors the attackers the most. So you being the team who is going to be playing the defensive side on that map, you better want to capitalize on this map to the best. And there you go, Cabbage Seekers on way, and that is going to be popped off early on. But Prophet, that's going to be information for him, and he uses that to perfection. Going to be taking off one head of Cactus and another one. That's going to be forcing the defender attackers to rotate, but of course there is a person holding on towards the B side as well. B2 going to be checking on mid and can capitalize on mid if he wants to. Then this is going to quick rotate by the attackers, quick on their feet. They want to push onto the B side right now, but defenders are reading them like a book, and Rise is going to be the man holding on to this B side right now. Cortez pushing in, has the information location revealed though. He has the angle, can push into the side. He's going to be closing in market doors, and that is going to be securing some momentum for them. But of course Rise is going to be popping off, getting that quick kill, falling back. Batman goes down. Rise solo warrior in the side, but Spike in his favor. Alarm bot triggered as well, and that is going to be Clay and Rice wiping up the kills, and a 4th round for the defending side, and that is going to be bringing this to a 4 round difference before after the swap.
8-4 is the situation, and this time it is gonna be FS Esports who will be defending with a full aggressive lineup. They have only Cortez to lock down one side and Batman to block off some vision, but it is gonna be very difficult for them to hold on to these sides with just 2 It's just a single sentinel actually. They have two initiators, two duelists, and a single sentinel. Let's see how these guys are gonna be playing out this round. It is gonna be FSC Sports defending against Frag Esports, who have a single duelist that is gonna be Rise, but he has with him Sky to help him out, to guide him out with that guiding light. But on the other hand, it is gonna be a mid play coming up from the players of Team Frag Esports, and that outrun is very helpful to clear out this cheeky little angles, but the alarm bot has been triggered. B2 already in position, trying to get some information. Cactus coming up to help him out as well, but Sky gets caught as who was way too much aggressive in towards B main. Kohli on the other hand is aggressive as well, but he is getting a lot of information, might get a kill out of here. Oh no, Prophet somehow gets out of there, but now three players are already in towards A side. Look how they have fortified the A side already. They got the information and the players are making their way on towards A side, but Clay will be the one to get the first kill. Batman coming up to trade a prize. On the other hand, it is still a 4-on-2 situation. In towards side gets another kill. It is gonna be Cactus and Batman to get those kills back to back, and Batman somehow gets that kill even though he was flashed. 13 HP is all he's left with, but the 3 kills are gonna help him out, and the pistol round is gonna go in favor of FSC Sports. FSC Sports playing it wonderfully. They just lost 2 players in those pistol rounds, so that was a very good round coming up from FSC Sports. It's gonna be a little difficult round for the players of Frag Esports right now, considering they don't have money to fortify their eco, they don't have money to actually upgrade their pistols. Only one guy is gonna go on with Sheriff. That is gonna be a very huge responsibility on its head right now, because that Sheriff is the only thing that can pop off the ads. But the classic is working as well. Long distance shots coming up into play. Cactus still playing on with nothing but a ghost. Gets 2 kills already and now is going on towards A side, that is being held by none other than Batman on loan. But he gets the first kill. He might get the second, but no, Prophet will be the one to get that kill. It is a 2-on-3 situation. Prophet has been spotted. Cactus gets that kill as well. And the spike is all the way up there in towards the top mid. Gonna be very difficult for him. Kamlesh, what do you think? Well, no need to think. Cortez gets that kill, and it will be another round coming up from the players of FSC Sports. Ten to 4 is the situation, and this time Cactus will be bringing out the big gun. That is gonna be none other than the operator, but rest of his team is on Marshals as well as Spectres. But Cactus very quick on the trigger, gets the kill onto play, going on a little bit aggressive, trying to get some more kills, but it will be Batman who gets Prophet. The players are making their way on towards the A side. Rise gets the first kill as well. Oh no, Natsu takes down Cactus, who actually missed his dash, but now he has the information. The location bolt has been destroyed, so he exactly knows what's happening. He knows there is at least a single player out here, and Corte is holding on that close angle, as well as Rise trying to get in some information, but Corte is out there, gets both of these kills and finish this round in his favor.
Well said on that. 11 to 4 is the scoreline, and now we see FS on the leading front. These guys, I mean, they're not backing down. They're not going to be going back. I mean, they're perfect synergy. These guys are playing it to perfection. I don't feel any dip in their synergy. Question is, are they going to be pushing in for a comfortable win in just a couple of rounds, or are we going to be seeing an insane comeback coming in from the attacking front? Well, time is gonna tell us on that in just a bit. There's gonna be some high action-packed gameplays coming in here. Jones gonna be spotted off by 2 people, and that is gonna be Prophet and Clay. And Cactus on the other side is gonna be getting it close, but the Wolf coming in and B2 getting caught off guard. Well, what do you know? Cactus and Beach are going ballistic, and Cortez joining in the fight, and that is gonna be Cactus with an unbelievable 3K to his team's name. And what do you know? 12th match point for the defenders, and that is gonna be a huge, huge round for them because the momentum of the attackers and the economy of the attackers is at a standstill. These guys are shell shocked what happened back there, and now that they've actually salvaged what they can for a well, they do have a proper buy apparently. Two players did have a lot of credits on them, so they are going to be buying in the weapons for his teammates, and that is going to be a huge sign of relief for these for the attacking side. Uh, this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting. Batman holding this angle to perfection. That's gonna be Rice coming in for his own death. And this is gonna be a huge man advantage for the defenders early on. And that is gonna be that is gonna be Sky. Batman gonna be taken down by Sky. I mean, that's gonna be vice versa. But of course, now that the A side is opened up for business, Sky gonna be going in for the plot and Natsu doing the damage onto Cactus. 3v4 scenario coming in here. Kohli, who does have the Odin, the gun that can pierce through the wall in any area, and that is Kohli is gonna be going down. Clay going ballistic, taking down Kohli, but Prophet and B2 jumping on the side, gonna be taking on one quick kill. Has no angle on the last two surviving members down towards Hut just yet, and that is gonna be Clay going ballistic with a 3K to his name.
12 to 5. They are still in the game. FSC Sports doing a wonderful job, but on top of that, it is gonna be Team Frag Esports who are doing better because this is gonna be the match point and they need to win 7 more rounds back to back for a hope to go in towards overtime. Many things can happen, many things to do as well. It's gonna be really difficult for the players of Frag Sports to clutch this back out into their favor. But look at that, Cactus 23 kills already, B2 on the total of 16 kills. Cactus is certainly on fire. The players are in towards the B side, but they are still not committing on towards any position. They are just trying to get some information. Cactus holding on the double doors angle. Definitely is not gonna hit anyone, is not gonna see anyone as well. The players are making sure not to reveal too much. Here comes the position, here comes the aggression from the players. Rice trying to get some information, but Kohli with that Odin is still giving away too much pressure onto the players. Prophet might not see another player out here, and Prophet is gonna go down by Cortez. Clay finally takes down Cactus, but look at that. The position has been revealed at Cortez gets 2 kills back to back. The only player remaining is gonna be Clay, who was in towards the bulldoze. And that cosmic divide surely is not gonna help his team. But nonetheless, Clay will be the one to get that kill, but Cortez to trade him out, and 13 to 5 first map goes into the favor of none other than FS Esports.
Well said on that. FS winning that map in beautiful fashion. I mean, these guys are racing on to map number 2, which is gonna be Haven. Starting in just a bit. But now, look at the statistics right now. We got Cactus with 23 frags and 11 death. Cortez, 17 frags with the 8 deaths. The closest would be Clay coming in from the opponent team, which is about 13 frags to 14 deaths. Now, is that a warm-up game? I don't know. But what I can tell you, we are going to be going into map number 2 in just a bit, because it is going to be Haven. A lot of action coming your way. It's going to be a huge advantage for the attacking side. But, well, we are going to be taking a very short break and catch you guys back real soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 2. Map number 1 was over in a quick short period of time. FSC Sports winning that to 13-5. Well, we are going to be going into map number 2, and Ascent was, of course, an FS Esports picked map, and they have won that map. So yeah, props to them. But now we're going to be going into Heaven, which is Haven, which is basically a Frag Esports picked map, and well, I mean, this is going to be. I mean, I really can't expect. I mean, I don't expect what's going to happen. I mean, Doctor, what's your take on this?
It's gonna be interesting. Let's see what is gonna be the agent lineup coming up from the team, because that is the most important part when it comes to the map of heaven. Map of heaven completely depends on agent selection. If you have an attacking lineup, you have a huge favor, but if you have a defensive lineup, it can help as well. And just like as I can see, both of these teams are going on with a very good bias. It will be Rise going on with Jet once again, Natsu with Sky with Astra, Clay with none other than Cypher, Prophet this time, bringing in the big boy, bringing in Breach, and against none other than it is gonna be another Breach coming up from the players of FSC Sports and Kohli this time going on with it. But most interesting part, V2 from being a Sentinel going on to a KJ, Cactus still his signature jet, and Kohli from a Sova to a Breach, and Cortez from a KJ to Sova. Well, kind of interesting to see how these players are playing the same agent but with a different player. Badman going on with that Astra once again. But a single duelist coming up from both of these teams is going to be very interesting to see, because both of these teams, they are very experienced in the map of heaven. And most importantly, FSC Sports, they have changed the agent lineup by a bit. They just tweaked in another agent that is gonna be Breach. So that Breach is gonna be of huge help, and they are towards defender side as well. Let's see how these guys are gonna play it out, Kamlesh.
Well, I mean, when it comes to Haven, I always favor the attacking side. Apologies for that. The attacking side. So in this case, I do favor the Frag Electronics because they are uh, in a more advanced position. Last game was could be called a warm up game. I don't know, but yeah, we are going to be marching on to the round number 1 in just 20 seconds. And that is, I mean, I figure it is going to be a B push coming in for the first round. Seeing the split of the defenders, it's going to be a 2-2-1 split. A very common split coming in from Haven, where we have only one defender on quick feet, rotating on towards from the seaside. Attackers on the other side, trying to get some information towards mid doors, and apparently they are gonna be trying to push towards the mid doors. Astra's got utilities in perfect synchronization with his team, so he is gonna be triggering that pull. Turret's gonna be spotted off towards a mid B2, trying to get some information. Does not get much, but has some speculations that it is going to be a mid push, and calls have been made for a B contestant, and that's what's going to happen right now. Defenders rotating in towards the B side from A, trying to get the information. Now that they know A ramp is completely clear, this is gonna be free information, and B2 falling back with that information, rallying it off. And there you go. Defenders made their commitment. This is gonna be a B rotate coming in from all the defenders, except the one person holding on, the Astra holding on to the C side. Cactus holding this angle. Oh, trigger discipline. This is where things matter the most. Trigger discipline coming into good effect. Cactus getting out 2 kills, but Clay is quick for a rotate, but that's going to be causing 2 teammates to go down. And Rice dashing into the side. That's going to be Kohli going ballistic. Going to be taking on 1 early kill. And there you go. B2 trying to make trades count, but Clay very fast. Last man standing. Does manage to take off 2 people's heads, and that's going to be Cortez coming in back for a quick backstab and another kill. 1-0 on the board. Defenders getting that first round. That's going to be giving these guys a whole lot of information to play around with. Well, let's see what's going to happen.
I really love the synergy that has been come into play from the players of FSC Sports, because Cactus, he didn't have the information exactly how many players are pushing, and before he saw any player out there, he just notified his team that no, maybe they are coming in towards A, and the rotation has been made towards A as well, and after that he spotted the players and then they took down the players. I just love how they can just read the game coming up from the players and the comms being passed down at the perfect time and the rotation coming up to help as well. But Cortez, he's caught Cactus actually trying to get some information, but Clay will be the one to get that kill with nothing but a single classic in his hand. Kohli trying to get some kills as well, but Natsu going on ballistic, getting down B2 as well. But Kohli, oh no, he's waiting. He was waiting for that kill and he got it as well. Caught it in a very, very good position. Might get one, might get second as well, and he does get that. A total of 3 kills to finish this round. 2-0, and FSE Sports are already in lead. And look at that, Kamlesh. Am I seeing it correct? Cactus bringing in the operator right into the third round.
Well, that's a heavy investment indeed, because he has gone for a light armor with an operator, which tells you where he's compromised for that operator. Let's. I just hope he can commit and he can make that operator to good use, because of that, a couple of his teammates are going to be going in for a Spectre and heavy armor. But Cactus does get some information towards mid, not going to be connecting, and he's going to be falling back, getting spotted in return. And Rise is going to be trying to push on towards his mid position, where Cactus is again back on his feet. He has the angle. Kohli fair for his backup, and that is going to be Kohli getting spotted early on. And no, Cactus going to be not going to be connecting with that operator shot. Going to be costly miss for him, and that's going to be the B side completely opened off and opened for business. Cortez trying to make things work from the A side, going to be rotating on towards the competitive B angle. I don't think he has time for that rotate as well. And Clay on the other side doing the damage, going to be traded back in return all the way down to 5 points of health. All it took was a share of Dink. And Natsu getting down Cortez. B2 on the other side, going to be going all the way around. Information has been leaked. Badman doing the damage, and FB2 getting another kill. Badman goes down, last man standing. B2, 82 points of health, 14 points of armor. A Vandal in hand with a Sheriff and a whole lot of disadvantage. Can he make this one work? The answer is he is going to be going in for a passive save, going to be taking on one frag, gets spotted off for the second one, and that's going to be Rise going to be taking that second kill. And the first round opening up for the attackers.
Definitely a good spot to be in. 2-1 is the situation. Still not a lot has been lost because this time it is very important for the players of Frag Electronics Sports to win it out. Otherwise, it is going to be a 2-0 win for FSC Sports. This is a do or die round for them. If they win this out, we go to decider. If Frag Sports can't win this out, we are going to finish this map. So Frag Sports, a lot is on the stakes for them. The pressure is high and they need to get as many kills as they can. They need to win this round out as fast as they can with as many rounds as they can. So 2-1, not a bad situation to be in. Cactus with the shot in his hand, going on for a very aggressive angle in towards the A side, but not gonna matter. The players are not gonna go on aggressive in towards A long that early. But at this time, they're trying to get some information in towards the B side, which is being held by none other than Kohli. But look at that car. It is the KJ B2 trying to get some information in towards the A side, but oh no, it surely will work. Oh no, it won't. Rise somehow gets that kill even after being concussed, and it is gonna be a huge imping frag in towards the side. Cortez's position has been revealed as well. Cortez now trying to do some damage with the chalk darts in his hand, couldn't be able to do anything because the players are still holding on to their rotation. They are not going on way too aggressive. Rise has been spotted and they exactly know what's happening. Rise is down to 18 bits of health. The single shock dart can take his life down, but nonetheless, Rise gets that kill instantly, and it is gonna be a very difficult round for the players of FS Esports. This is gonna be a 2 versus 5 retake situation, and an instant save call has been made by the IGL. They cannot go on aggressive, they cannot risk it anymore right now, Kamlesh. They know that the players are coming back. The players are getting those kills. Frag Sports is not a team to be messing around with. Frag Sports is a team you need to take seriously. Trying to get the exit frag is what they're trying to do, but still exit frag is not an option here because look at the amount of confidence Frag Sports has right now. All the 5 players are rotating in towards A main. The hunt has been called on. They don't want them to save any weapons, but B2 takes one, takes two. Prophet finally takes him down. Badman now tries to get some kills as well, and it is gonna be a save call coming up. Will he be able to save is the question. Yes, only one weapon was saved, but that was a costly round for Frag Sports as well, Kamlesh.
Well, I mean, trades were called in returns. I mean, two people went down on that hunt, which could be costly because right now, look at the economy that these guys are working with. I mean, that is actually forced Rice to actually go for a shorty and heavy armor. I mean, the economy is bad. They shouldn't have gone for that hunt unnecessarily, and that cost the weapon buy for one person. But of course, Rice has his ultimate to work around with, so I'm gonna just give him that one back in return. Clay popping off some shots, does not connect with the head. That's gonna be free information onwards to the defender. Defender is being called off. It's gonna be a 2-1-2 split this time. One rotating member holding on to the B side. Rise on the other side, holding on to C side with his knives, does spot in one, does not manage to connect. However, information leak in left, right, and center. Pushes are coming in. He's going to be dashing into the site. And that is a whole lot of whiffs coming in. B2 capitalizing on those whiffs. Can connect one. Connecting two. Yup, he can. B2 and Batman doing the damage. And that is going to be leaving the last man standing towards the mid. And he is in a whole lot of problems right now. Clay does not have the angle. I don't think he's going to be having the advantageous angle in this case. And that is going to be Batman taking that kill off. And what do you know? What do you know? All it took was a couple of misses from Rise, and those whiffs cost him dearly. B2 capitalized on that, getting 3 quick frags in that site, and possibly got that round to his team. 3-2 on the board, still too early in the game, but you gotta understand once you're in the attacking side, you want to get the momentum rolling, and you want to get the momentum in synchronization with your team.
Definitely, you need that sync when you are going on for this competitive plays, and this is the semi-final of GeForce Esports Festival, viewers. The semi-final in between FSC Sports and Frag Electronic Sports. So this is no place to be experimenting with things. This is place to prove your worth. You are fighting against top teams of India. We saw Reckoning Esports march on to the finals in the match yesterday. Today, it is gonna be either Frag Esports or FSC Sports. Time is gonna tell. At the moment, 3-2 is the situation, and the players of Frag Esports have been brought down to a hard eco. Look at the money. Well, they have quite a money to go on for the half buy, but I don't think they will be going on for the half buy. Looking at the previous round where they were on a half buy, they were trying to get some kills out of there, but it didn't work out quite as well as they planned. So maybe they'll try to save this round, go on with their upgraded guns like sheriffs and all, and try to get some picks, and in the next round come in strong. But this time they'll try to get as many kills as they can, and the main agenda will be getting the spike plant. Even if they defuse it, doesn't matter, getting the spike plant is most important part. But Rise, look at that. Oh no, that is gonna break the whole site. He needs someone to help him out there. But the players, Natsu trying to get some information. Sky finally gets himself a kill. Batman is there to trade him up. But look at Rise. He is still in a wonderful position. It is gonna be Clay who is gonna be going down. But Prophet is out there. Rise. He was in a wonderful position. But FSC Sports a step ahead of him. B2 on the other hand is gonna take down Prophet. 2 kills secured in this round for Frag Esports. So definitely something that they can be proud of, and it is gonna be well. Did they plant the spike? I guess they planted the spike as well, so that's extra 300 bucks in their pockets. That does mean we can see big guns come into play from the players of Frag Esports. Yes, we are gonna see big guns come into play from the players of Frag Esports. No operator, no one is gonna invest that money in operator, but on the other hand, we are gonna see 4 Vandal and 1 Phantoms come into the play, Kamlesh. 4 to 2. Reveal Dark has been put in towards Garage, not gonna reveal anyone as it has been shut down instantly. But look at that, Rice trying to go in very aggressive, very fast. Kohli is gonna punish him for that. And on the other hand, Cactus trying to go on aggressive as well has been punished and has been taken down. Kohli in a very, very close angle. It is a breach versus breach situation in towards mid. Cactus knows exactly what's happening. He saw that camera come into play. There comes the outdrawn that is not gonna spot Cactus. Cactus gets one, gets two. Here comes the ultimate from breach, gets another. It is still there in front of the guys. And here comes the flash. It is gonna be very difficult for that. But Cactus still gets the 4K and help his team out. A flawless round coming up into the play. And Cactus, with a total of 4 kills in a single round, is now helping his team, leading to 5-on-2 scoreline. Very beautiful play indeed coming up from none other than Cactus.
Well, Cactus going with an amazing 4K for that round. That's going to be an impressive round for the defenders because 5-2 on the board in an attacker-sided map. It is going to be huge. It's going to be huge and a huge advantage for them. All they got to do now is keep sailing onwards to those early points, which you can capitalize in the first half. Cortez is going to be going down with quick trade from Prophet, but Natsu going to be dealing the damage onto Batman. And Cactus, the man of the hour, is going to be pushing in, and he has all the information to work with as well. Now let's check if this is going to be the mid push. Yep, it is a mid push. Cortez has the information, and that's going to be Cactus waiting. Trigger discipline on point for this lad. He's going to be popping off 3-4 heads. Again, 2 rounds back to back, 4K coming in from Cactus, the man of the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this guy, 10 frags to 4 deaths. That is insane. And he's got 8,000 creds on him. 8,000. I mean, what does he need? He's already got the heavy armor. He's already got a Vandal. What else does he need? I mean, the closest you'd be getting in the scoreline is going to be Rise from the opponent team. He's got 5 frags and 7 deaths, which is nowhere in the ballpark. But what I can see, the attackers are lined up for an A push right now. An A push is indeed going to be the call being made. Rise is going to be leading the charge on to this A site right now. Cactus on a vantage point, can connect a couple of shots right now. Kohli primed and ready for the flash. Cortez wants them to come inside and then go in for an attack. What a coordinated push this is going to be. Cactus is going to be tagged off guard a little bit early, and that's going to be a quick kill of Cactus, and Cortez is going to be trading on Clay, and this is going to be the site open and contested for Prophet and Rise doing the damage. B2 has his ultimate ready and can possibly be the man for this retake. B2 deploying his Killjoy. And that is going to be Batman going down, but B2 doing the damage, but he is very low and he is going to be taken. Well,
Wait,
that was
how did they destroy that lockdown?
Yep.
How did they destroy that lockdown? I didn't see anyone go near them. Did
So, I
someone
mean,
use them?
it was just a wall bankable spot, so they did get the wall bank in their favor,
Okay.
and there you go. I mean, that is a quick round for the attackers. 6-3 on board. I mean, props to them. That was for a second there, I thought the defenders had it in their favor because the way they were positioning, everything was kind of perfect. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be interesting rounds coming in back to back. Another B push coming in here. Cody is gonna be the guy who's gonna be holding on to the side. He's gonna be concussed, and that is gonna give a whole lot of advantage for the attackers if they push in now. Oh, Rise blinded, but does get the weapon tracking on point. That is gonna be Cody going down. There you go, Cactus doing the damage, but at the same time, Batman's gonna be going down. Cactus has a beautiful angle on the spike, and this could possibly be a huge vantage point for him, but unfortunately, attackers have focused on other positions to hold on to the spike right now, and that is what's happening.
I mean, this is definitely not the place they wanted to be in. There was a simple plan: plant a spike, go on towards B heaven window, and try to get it. Try to play the post plant situations from outside the B side, but Cactus, as you know, this guy loves to push on from A main. He got there in towards B window first, heaven window first, and it crushed the plans of the attackers. But nonetheless, 7-3 is the situation, and it is gonna be 2 rounds before the players switch on, because at this moment FSC Sports, they are defending. Their lineup is pretty defensive as well. Let's see how they are gonna play up when it goes on towards the attacking side. And the one thing that is concerning me right now is in the attackers, that is Frag Sports, they only have one sentinel, that is gonna be Cypher. Will it be enough for them to hold the angles off? But nonetheless, concentrating on this round, it is gonna be none other than Clay trying to get some information. He needs to go back, and now they are trying to move in towards the B side. 2 players already holding on towards Garage. B2 punishes Rise for that aggressive push in towards B2. But at this point, the flashes are coming up in point. Prophet gets the kill somehow. Natsu gets another. Cactus stuck inside the site with an operator in his hand, but B2 came for the rescue. Cactus, even though he's gonna go down, it is being rescued, and B2 exactly knows where the person is. B2 is gonna miss that kill. But he might not expect Cortez to be coming up from behind. FSC Sports loves backstabs. I think so. FSC Sports, every time a team is pushing somewhere, there will be a backstab already set. They have figured it all out. Every time anyone who is gonna go in aggressive, there's gonna someone with a backstab as well. It's like that meme, if you remember, a guy pointing the gun and there's another guy pointing the gun on that guy.
Yeah, what you're talking about, right? I mean, well, but of course, you need to understand that FS Esports have, in fact, won map number 1, and they have a huge monumental advantage in map number 2. Uh, these guys need to understand that. Frags, you guys gotta step up. You guys gotta make sure that you win this map. Otherwise, we ain't gonna be going even to map number 3. What's happening right now is Cactus spots on the drone. He has the information. Drone's gonna be spotting him. He's gonna be running back to safety. And that's going to be a whiff coming in from Rise, but oh, he connects the shot actually. Natsu and Rise doing the damage, but and Rise going to be going ballistic. Two quick kills coming into his name. Batman on the other side. Onwards to heaven. Is going to be jumping down, tagging himself all the way down to 80 HP. Spike not yet planted, interestingly. Spike still lobbying off behind, and Rice is going to be the man who's going to be getting that kill. And it's all down to B2, who is in fact choked onto the choke point, does manage to get 2 kills. But Clay going to be the man who's going to be taking down a B2. 8-4 on the board, 4-round difference coming in, and this is going to be the first one after the switch. So, attacking side now belonging to FS. Let's see if the FS side can make the attacking points work.
The most interesting thing in this complete scoreboard is that B2, the Sentinel, the KJ, is on a total of 18 kills, and the only guy closest to him is gonna be Cactus, who is on 13 kills. 5 kill difference coming up from the same team, and the other team, it is gonna be Rise with a total of 10 kills. FSB2 at this point of time is feeling it, is just rolling and getting the pressure. Rise now going on aggressive in towards a shot, exactly knows what's happening, and he is in a wonderful position. He might get some kills out of here as well, but oh no, the owl drone doesn't spot him. He's got that kill. He does. B2 somehow connects that shot. I really don't know how. Finally, Prophet was able to get 1 kill. Now Cactus trying to go in towards the A link, and he will try to get as much kills as he can, but Sky with a wonderful flick of his wrist get that headshot, and the ghost is proved to be a perfection. And now they're trying to get some kills out of here. 2 versus 3 retake situation, the turret being the 4th person. Very difficult situation indeed to be in at this point of time. But look at that, all of these players are holding on the passive angles. No one is going on aggressive at this point of time. Only B2 is trying to get those kills. B2 is still getting those kills. Again, 3 kills coming up from this guy. 21 kills already. Boy oh boy, someone must nerf B2.
Well, B2 is the man of the hour, but of course, I'm not gonna rule out Cactus. For me, Cactus, man, that lad has been playing an insane game for the couple of rounds. But now that he's going to be slogging off a little bit, B2 has come up to the lead and he has been taking those amazing frags to perfection. 9-4 is the scoreline right now. Attackers in a huge lead. Defenders, can they pull this game back to their side, or are we gonna be seeing a 5-round lead carrying forward to on this next round as well? And there you go, Cactus gonna be going. I just said he was logging off a little bit, and this is the reply he gives me. He's gonna be going in ballistic, gonna be taking on one quick kill, and of course is gonna be securing the site for his team. Couple of
Oh,
shots
wait.
popping off, and he didn't connect that. But B2 holding another angle is going to be triggering the alarm bot, and that's going to be a free quick kill. And Cactus on the other side doing the damage. 2 quick kills, 3 kills coming in for Cactus, and B2 going in for 2 kills. These guys are working in synergy. And this, what is going on? 10-4 on the scoreboard, and this is going to be a game. If FS win this map, that is it. It's game point for them. It's going to be a 2-0 win for FS, and they are going to be walking on to the finals of the NVIDIA GeForce Esports Festival, which is tomorrow with Reckoning. And if not, if Frags are going to be the team who are going to be fighting back in this map, we are going to be going in for a map number 3 where they have another chance to fight back and possibly win this for a slot tomorrow. Well, a lot riding on these teams, a lot to ask for. And now that a push coming on towards mid, and that's going to be B2 flashed in, and he is going to be taken down by Rise. A man advantage for all the defenders. They have what it takes to hold on to the sides right now. A split coming in here towards the attacking side from Garage, and Rise holding Garage to perfection, but a backstab here from Kohli gonna be causing a lot of chaos. 4 rotations coming in. Prophet on the other side doing the damage with Sky and held the side to perfection. 10-5 on the board. Still a 5-round lead for the defenders.
10-5 is the situation, and to be honest, Kamlesh, I really don't want it to end in 2 maps. I really want to see the third map come into action. Since the best of threes have started, we have not seen a decider map come into play. I mean, from yesterday, technically, but still, we have not seen a decider map come into play. So I really want to see the decider map come into play. But Cortez, wait, that was interesting. I thought he will go on with Bucky. I was very happy to see someone going on with Bucky, but nonetheless, he has been switched back to a Vandal. Now they're trying to get some information in towards B side, trying to get some kills, and it is gonna be a B entry coming up from Cactus, trying to go on aggressive. He's gonna go down Natsu with a beautiful shot. Still holding on the side strong. Finally goes down to Kohli. Now Clay knows that there is someone close to him. Clay is not gonna push it out, and Cortez trying to come help his teammate out. Gets that kill. Will he be able to get another? Gets that kill as well. Finally, Prophet will be the one to shut him down. It is a 1-on-1 situation, and B2 clutches this round out.
What just happened? They had a huge man advantage for that round. I really don't know what just happened back there. A huge man advantage was in favor for the defenders. Kinda something choked up in the last moment, and B2 capitalized on that choke, and that is gonna be a very huge round for the attacking side, taking them all the way to 11 points. What is going on right now? You guys, that is just insane. Now that's going to be priming B2 and Cactus for their ultimates. Well, 2 of these high impact players having their ultimates ready is just going to mean some high paced, high action packed gameplay coming in here for the next round. And as I say that, these guys are pushing on towards mid, but Recon is going to be pushing them back in just a bit. Kohli is waiting to flash them into the site right now, and it's going to be Jet versus Jet with the knives. Clay is coming out, and he's going to be popping off a couple of heads. Cactus going ballistic, but he's going to be shut down by Rise, but Cactus just might have taken 2 kills to his name. But Kohli, the man in the side, B2 going to be taking down Rise. Sky doing the damage on a Kohli, but Cortez for a quick trade. It's all down to Prophet to keep this game alive, keep their team alive from going into the game point. And Spike going down, and that is gonna be B2 again for the clutch. 27-8 deaths is B2 standing on right now. 27 frags to 8 deaths. If this man gets to a 30 frag, if he gets to a 30 frags, man, B2, you are the most impactful player in this series till date. I mean,
which we haven't seen anyone go to 30 kills, right?
We saw someone go to 29.
Yeah.
29 was the last highest score we've seen a person push on to, but I've now got Tech Pause being is back into the game, and we are going to be jumping back into the round.
Well, I really thought that was a take pause, but nonetheless, I think the timer was
B2
off.
again? B2
Well,
going in ballistic. He's going to be taking on one early kill, and this is a match point for the attackers. That's going to be two quick kills coming in. I don't think the attackers have any form of fear at the moment. Rise on the other side,
oh,
not connecting.
doesn't have that gun
Rise.
to be connecting the shots. He does have that.
But here's the thing. We got Badman here. This is gonna be a huge task for Kohli to hold on to, and that Kohli is gonna be going down. And it is all down to the last surviving Jet, who I think
Is disconnected.
disconnected. But that's gonna be a free round for these guys. I didn't think the timer was called in the right time. Oh my god, that is just
God,
sad.
God, yeah.
He just comes back in for his own death. I mean,
That's
again, guys, this is gonna be. It's the online era of gaming. You really know we don't hold control on all these stuffs. Happens, and internet issues are something which is a client-sided thing where every individual player has a different connection. Every individual player has their own different ISPs to work with. But unfortunately, that was something we did not expect.
Oh boy, that was a very tough round to watch. Rise had the garden. If this guy would have had Vandal in his head, just imagine what he would have done. But nonetheless, they still won it, and Clay will be the one to get the first kill. That too on Cactus. The Fragger is down. B2 is still up there, but Prophet coming up with that backstab gets another kill for himself. Not going on aggressive. Oh wait, he's going on aggressive, and B2 is gonna punish him for that. Rise has been spotted. Rise needs to get out of there because the shock darts are gonna be forcing on him, and he's gonna get a huge lot of damage from there. But B2 still alive. Cort is there to help his teammate out. One shock dart still left, and one guy that is still holding on towards A main. It is gonna be Kohli with just 10 bits of health and a classic in his hand and a dream to help his teammates out. Will it be enough is the question, because look at the discipline coming up from the players of Frag Esports. They are playing it passive, not going on aggressive. Even though the players have been spotted, Natsu is gonna take one player down. They are seen Cortez already, so they exactly know where he is. But the one guy that they are not aware of is gonna be none other than the Breach. But Breach is not gonna be the matter. 10 HP is all he is left with, and they are expecting him to be there. He's trying to go back, he's trying to survive. That's all he can do right now. The concussion is gonna come up into play as well, but will it be enough? Sky going on aggressive, getting that kill as well. 12-7 is the situation, just 5 rounds away from taking this match to an overtime is Frag Esports. If they win this round out, it will be an eco round coming up from FS Esports as well. So they are in a huge advantageous position right now.
A huge advantage indeed, but at the same time, 12-7 is the score and we're working with right now, guys. So in case if the defenders do want to push through an overtime, 5-round back-to-back wins is in question. And now that the attackers have got a comfortable bye, these guys are going to be pushing in towards A main and possibly get this round as well. A backstab is being held on by one attacker, forcing the others to push in. Not going to be getting that much of information. Understandably, the defenders have made their commitment towards the A side right now. 3 defenders playing on towards A. It's just down to one person just having an eye on B. No one's holding on B technically. C being held out properly by one Astra. Question is, what's going to be happening for this round? Natsu is not going to be having that vantage point. Did not spot push come in there, but Batman on the same is in fact. Wait, that park shot has actually called off a rotate for a couple of people from the A side, and A side is completely sold out, but the attackers also are going into the C side. Now that C is being contested, Cactus can capitalize on this A push right now. And there you go, this man, he can be the game changer. He's called in the rotate for his team. His team is coming in for the rotate, but Rise, a high impact player holding on to heaven, and the jump is going to be giving free information for them. Well, what do you know, Rise? Oh, this man is gonna be a sneaky lad. Heaven also being contested right now. It's gonna be Cactus going in a cakewalk. Gonna be getting on Rise. The high impact player for the defending side. Gonna be getting on 2. Can get another one. He does. And can get a 4th one. No, it's gonna be denied, but it's gonna be Clay getting the best of him. Clay, he has to get a couple of more frags. It's gonna be the match point, game point for the attacking side, and Cody going ballistic. Clay, last man alive in heaven, trapped, choked. He's got nowhere to escape. Attacker, Killjoy in place. Breach coming in for an attack, gonna be denied, and Kohli is gonna be going down. And this is gonna be, enemies are gonna be coming up on his radar. It's gonna be a small sign of relief. Can he make this one count? A huge task if he jumps down. His HP is going to be going down, and Batman is the last person to get on the kill, and that is going to be FS Esports on their way to the grand finals tomorrow in the NVIDIA GeForce Esports Festival, facing on Reckoning. It is going to be a best of 5 tomorrow, lads. It is going to be an insane finals tomorrow. We're looking at Reckoning and FS Esports teams who have actually pulled off some insane strats, insane numbers in this game.
Definitely, but I have to boast a bubble right now. FSB2, the man we were hoping to get 30 kills, has been shut down at 29 kills. Boy, oh boy. Again, a guy going out on 29 kills, that surely hurts. But nonetheless, Reckoning versus FS Esports in the finals, best of 5 of GeForce Esports Festival is what is more interesting at this point of time, is what is more important at this point of 5. It is gonna be a best of 5, as you said, Kamlesh, and it is gonna be a wonderful match because FS Esports have been playing wonderfully throughout this entire season of GeForce Esports Festival, as well as Reckoning Esports. Boy, oh boy, what do you say about these guys? Both of these guys are on their top form right now. Both of these teams are playing wonderfully, getting those impact kills and impact frags. All the players performing at the same time, all the players in their top form as well. It is gonna be an interesting match tomorrow. It is gonna be a wonderful match tomorrow. We are witnessing Reckoning versus FS Sports.
Reckoning versus FS Esports is going to be happening tomorrow. Also, we got some show matches coming in tomorrow, so you got to check out our socials. Well, let's not forget before we end the stream that we also got the fan player of the tournament votings done right now. All you got to do is check out Gamer Connect's socials, check out our YouTube, Instagram. You're going to be finding the recent post about our fan favorite players in the tournament. All you gotta do is support him by just liking that specific post. Winners are gonna be announced shortly in a couple of days, and well, we have an interesting set of activities tomorrow for you guys with your favorite streamers and the best of the best teams marching it on to the finals of this NVIDIA GeForce Esports Festival, and it's gonna be Reckoning versus FS Esports. And signing off for today's casting is going to be myself, Nathan Rambo, Kamlesh, and our doctor. And we will catch you back tomorrow, 5 p.m.